everybody, Mrs. Minchell back again. Today I'm going to read a story that one of you has asked me to read in the comment section on Facebook. So let's have a drum roll and see whose story I've found for today. It's Harriet's! Harriet asked for me to read the Gruffalo. And I know that Harriet really likes the Gruffalo because when we read it in class, she is so good at the voices and very good at remembering the order. So Harriet, could you help me out? And anybody else, could you also help me out? Just in case, because you know I get confused and I get carried away. So please join in where possible. Okay. So The Gruffalo by Julia Donaldson. A mouse took a stroll through the deep dark wood. A fox saw the mouse and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have lunch in my underground house." "It's terribly kind of you, fox, but no, I'm going to have lunch with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo? Why didn't you know? He has terrible tusks and terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by these rocks, and his favourite food is roasted fox." "Roasted fox, I'm off," Fox said. "Goodbye, little mouse," and away he sped. Silly old fox, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. An owl saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come and have tea in my treetop house." "It's frightfully nice of you, owl, but no, I'm going to have tea with a Gruffalo." "What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this stream, and his favourite food is owl ice cream." "Owl ice cream? Twit, twit, to-woo, goodbye, little mouse," and away owl flew. Silly old owl, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? On went the mouse through the deep dark wood. A snake saw the mouse, and the mouse looked good. "Where are you going to, little brown mouse? Come for a feast in my log pile house." "It's wonderfully good of you, snake, but no, I'm having a feast with a Gruffalo." "A Gruffalo? What's a Gruffalo?" "A Gruffalo? Why, didn't you know? His eyes are orange and his tongue is black. He has purple prickles all over his back." "Where are you meeting him?" "Here by this lake, and his favourite food is scrambled snake." "Scrambled snake, it's time I hid. Goodbye, little mouse," and away snake slid. Silly old snake, doesn't he know there's no such thing as a Gruffalo? Oh! But who was this creature with terrible claws and terrible teeth in his terrible jaws? He has knobbly knees and turned out toes and a poisonous wart at the end of his nose. His eyes are orange, his tongue is black, he has purple prickles all over his back. Oh, help! Oh no! It's a Gruffalo! "My favourite food," the Gruffalo said. "You'll taste good on a slice of bread." "Good," said the mouse. "Don't call me good. I'm the scariest creature in this wood. Just walk behind me and you will see everyone is afraid of me." "All right," said the Gruffalo, bursting with laughter. "You go ahead and I'll follow after." They walked and walked till the Gruffalo said, "I hear a hiss in the leaves ahead." "It's Snake," said Mouse. "Why, Snake! Hello!" Snake took one look at the Gruffalo. "Oh, crumbs," he said. "Goodbye, little mouse." And off he slid to his log pile house. "You see," said the mouse. "I told you so." "Amazing," said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, "I hear a hoot in the trees ahead." "It's Owl," said Mouse. "Wow! Hello!" Owl took one look at the Gruffalo. "Oh dear," he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and off he flew to his treetop house. You see, said the mouse, I told you so. Astounding, said the Gruffalo. They walked some more till the Gruffalo said, I can hear feet on the path ahead. It's Fox, said the mouse. Why, Fox! Hello! Fox took one look at the Gruffalo. Oh, help, he said. Goodbye, little mouse, and off he ran to his underground house. Well, Gruffalo, said the mouse. You see, everyone is afraid of me, but now my tummy's beginning to rumble and my favourite food is Gruffalo crumble. Gruffalo crumble, the Gruffalo said, and quick as the wind he turned and fled. All was quiet in the deep dark wood. The mouse found a nut, and the nut was good. I do like that story. I like how even though the mouse is so tiny and the smallest of all those creatures, he has a really good brain, and he uses his brain to make other people think that they're scared of him, when actually the mouse just likes nuts and just wants some peace and quiet to eat his nuts alone. Thank you so much, Harriet, for suggesting that story, and keep the rest of your suggestions coming in. I was thinking of some activities that you might like to do with the Gruffalo. So I've made these. So I've made some story props. I used wooden spoons and spatulas, and I made a fox and a snake and a Gruffalo, and a mouse that his ears have fallen off. And I do have an owl somewhere, but our storytelling gets a little bit crazy in the Minchell household, and we have semi-lost our owl for now. But why don't you have a go at making your own of these character story spoons? Or you could even use puppets, make some puppets, hand puppets or finger puppets, sock puppets, anything like that. Just to retell the story and use all the different language to make a story, like first, next, then, finally, things like that. You could go out into the garden and build a log pile house, or where the snake, you think of all the different characters and where they live and think about building their different homes. Maybe you could have a go at drawing a Gruffalo yourself. You could paint it, or you could use crayons or felt tips, and then if you're really good at drawing and writing, perhaps you could label it, or one step further, maybe write a whole paragraph describing your different characters, thinking really carefully about using adjectives. I think if you've got a magnifying glass at home, or you could pretend to make one, or make some binoculars using toilet rolls, you could go outside and have a look all around and see what signs of animals you can see, either from your window or right in your garden or in your hour's walk. Go and see if you can find where a fox might live, or you might be able to look up high into the treetops and see anywhere where an owl might be. I'm not so sure you'd find a snake out there today, but never say never. Maybe you could also think about the story and the types of words that were used. There were lots of rhyming words. See if you can spot the words. If you've got the story at home, maybe you could go through, find all the different rhyming words. And maybe you could ask mum and dad to give you a word, and you've got to come up with as many rhyming words as possible in a minute. Or you could trick your mum and dad and test them too. I wonder if they're as good at rhyming words as you are, because I know some of you are very good at rhyming words. And if you're really good at baking, how about you make yourself a Gruffalo crumble? You could use your math skills to count out different parts of the Gruffalo to put inside. Wonder what you could use for the poisonous wart to put in your grumble. Maybe raisins or chocolate drops, something like that. Make yourself a Gruffalo crumble, whiz it all up together and see what it tastes like. It'd be great if you could attach any pictures that you've got. And some people have sent me them via email, so you can send me pictures of the things you've been doing to do with the activities, or you could just pop them in the comment section of here so that everybody can see them for inspiration. Okay, but for now, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another story.